downs as well as your ups.
Thank you.
I got a question for you. So, I mean, I find it very interesting how you had sort of that, what was it, the free partay thing, and
Yes.
then that's where you sort of hit it.
Yes.
Now, after that, though, insofar as, and looks like you're going from, 2 to 200 books a day, so to speak, is there anything that you were doing from a marketing standpoint or anything that you've been doing on a regular basis to keep those numbers up?
Not really. So I know this is a marketing conference, and I know there are going to be some marketers that have come up and will come up and share great tips. And I'm going to be taking notes with you because I think, like many of us, I didn't really start thinking of myself as a marketer until very recently. And I give Jim a lot of credit. He was the one who he's like, dude, come on. Here's what you got to do. Like, you got to start a podcast. You got to do this. And Jim's been a great help for me in realizing that this is a business. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not just a writer. So to answer your question, the thing you can do now is keep writing. Nothing sells books like more books. That is it. Like, it doesn't. There's other things you can do. You can buy advertising. You'll get these temporary spikes, and then you'll fall back off. I've been at 87 on the horror list. I've been 5. I've been 50. I've sold 200 books a day. I've sold 2 a day. I've sold 20 a day. You get these fluctuations and variations. And so yes, you can market, and there's great strategies, and I want to learn how to do that as well. The only thing I know for sure is writing more books. I think if you're planning on one book and then like sitting back and seeing what happens, I think you might be disappointed, because that one book sort of launching a career is just so rare, whether it's traditional or self-published. Am I good on time?
If you want to take another question, head on
Sure.
up. You got to go up to the mic, please. And when you guys are going up, say your name and even the title of your book if you want.
Yeah, plug away, right? See, I told you, he's a marketing guy, right? He knows exactly what to say.
Hi, I really enjoyed your lecture. It was very funny, very funny. What I wanted to know is, in the 10-author project,
Yes.
how did you keep the 10 authors from killing each other? In my case, that's what happened.
All right, yeah, the 10-author collaboration, the Black Fang Betrayal. Thank you, that's a great question. I didn't always. In fact, I'm writing a blog post right now that I'm probably going to publish maybe next Monday or the Monday after, and it's called 7 Ways to do one of these if you're an introvert, which I am, so even coming up here is a challenge. I think it comes down to a lot of organizational skills. So if you're naturally organized and you're good at managing stuff, this is the type of project you can find a lot of success.
Yes, but they didn't want to do that.
Well, here's the thing, too. There are 10 authors.
Right.
I asked over 100.
One manager.
So I asked over 100 to get 10. And after I had 10, I had 2 drop out, and I had to replace. So it's not easy. I'm not going to suggest it's easy, but if you're in project management, you kind of have to know when to lead and when to kind of sit back, and you have to try and find the right people. I didn't do open calls either. I solicited people. So I know that's not a full answer, but I promise on my blog at jthorn.net in the next week or so, I'm going to have a really detailed explanation of some of the very tangible things I did to pull this off.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, James. Thank you. You're awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to go to break, but before we go to break, I just want to reiterate something, okay? My entire career, the last 18 years, has revolved around doing one really major thing, which is going out and asking people and being the person that puts things into motion, which is what I told James when we had lunch that day. I said, start a podcast. Go out and contact other authors in your genre. Own your niche. Own your genre. Go out there and contact 500 people who write similar books to yours and set up the things that he's doing, and be the point person. Because it's never going to happen if you just sit back at your computer waiting for someone to come to you. All you have to do is go find them. Go to their Facebook, chat with them on Facebook, send them an email, make it happen, and you will be amazed at the amazing things that'll happen coming forward. And from the show, come on, go on the Facebook group and chat with each other, and maybe meet up and say, hey, we're all romance authors, we're all history authors. Let's get together and do something. If you do anything coming out of this show, I want you to get together with people and make some type of connection. because who knows, we may have you up here at the next show talking about how well you did it. So we're going to go to break right now. We're back in here at 10:15. We're going to talk about audiobooks. We're going to give away a prize. Thank you, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the show.